What's going on, everybody? Kennybomb is in the building, and a lot of you guys have been asking me what I think about the roster in WWE 2K24. The simple answer is I think they nailed it as much as they could. You got guys like Ken Shamrock, the Big Boss Man, Paul Bearer, and hopefully the sadistic Mankind. But then you got people complaining because Dragon Lee didn't make it in. And I mean, shout out to Dragon Lee, but most people complaining because he didn't make it on the roster wouldn't be using him anyway. Stay cool, I'm sure he will be DLC. But there is one wrestler who we know for sure is not in the game, and he will not be DLC either. And I told you guys he would not be in the game, but a lot of y'all said it's too late, they can't take him out, he's gonna be in. Let's talk about everybody and we'll get to it. Starting off with the wrestlers who were removed from the game. His name is number one. Brock Lesnar will not be in WWE 2K24. Now, we know about the allegations, and we know WWE wants nothing to do with them, but it looks like they are, in fact, completely removing Brock Lesnar from WWE and WWE history because he had some pretty big matches at WrestleMania, and I don't see how we do 40 years of WrestleMania mode without seeing The Undertaker lose his streak. From here on out, they're probably just going to tell us Roman Reigns broke the streak, and that is nasty business. But that's it. End of story. Brock Lesnar is not in WWE 2K24. Well, he's going to be hidden in WWE 2K24. So PC players will be able to hack in there and access him. But console players, hit Community Creations or cancel Christmas. Commander Aziz has been removed from the game. My boy Dolph Ziggler. Apparently he requested his release, so that makes the blow a bit lighter, but I just really hate to see him gone. Apparently he won a title in New Japan last night as I'm recording this video, so he's doing pretty good. Shouts out to him. Edge, who is now in AEW as Adam Copeland, has been removed. I'm sure this is another wrestler they either had to take out or hide because he just went to AEW, so I'm sure he was set to be in there. Elias, of course, he's gone. A lot of people have been asking me about Goldberg, asking if I think he should be in there. His Legends contract expired. He's been talking some trash about WWE, so I don't think they'll get him back in there as DLC either. So Goldberg, cancel Christmas. Masay, gone. Madcap Moss, gone. Mansoor, cancel Christmas on him too. Matt Riddle, who is now in New Japan Pro Wrestling. We know what happened with Matt Riddle. He's gone as well. Mr. McMahon. Implication in the recent lawsuit. So, my boy Just Brian on YouTube, y'all check him out if you haven't already. He was saying he thinks they took Vince McMahon out early because of all of the stuff that came out last year, and I think that is possible. If it was too late for them to completely remove Brock Lesnar, then I think the plan was to take Mr. McMahon out in the first place. So, shouts out to him for calling that one. Mustafa Ali, who is now in TNA, has been removed. Rick Boogs, of course, he's been talking some trash too, so he's gone. Shanky, Shelton Benjamin, Titus O'Neil, who is still with the company, I believe. Is Titus O'Neil still with the company? Titus O'Neil is still with the company, so I wonder why they removed him from the game. That's definitely a weird one. Top Dollar, gone. And Zeus, RIP to my boy Zeus, he has been removed as well. Aaliyah is no longer with WWE. She's been removed. Brie Bella has been removed. Dana Brooke, shouts out to her and her Toni Storm gimmick she has going on, but she's been removed. Lacey Evans is online going crazy. She's been removed as well. Probably never see her back either. And Nikki Bella, whose contract expired, she's gone as well. Now here are the superstars who are currently in WWE that did not make the game. Authors of Pain, Akam and Razor. They just recently returned in January, but they were in WWE 2K20, so they'll need completely new models. So I don't think they're going to even make it back as DLC. Andrade El Idolo, 2K20? We probably won't see Andrade back here either. Now, CM Punk returned in November of 2023, but he's CM Punk. I'm not a fan of him, but he's a huge name. He broke a lot of social media, Twitter engagement records or something like that. So I'm sure they'll get, I can't even say I'm sure. They have to get CM Punk here as DLC. I don't know if they're going to do it, but I think they really got to nail him in one of these DLC packs. Next, we got Carlito, Caribbean Cool, who came back in October of 2023. I'm pretty sure he will be DLC because he's been with the company for a long time before he debuted, from what I understand. So he'll probably make it in there in a DLC pack. We got Dragon Lee, who everybody was very upset about. I'm sure he'll make a DLC pack. Elektra Lopez, Jade Cargill, Do they get Jade Cargill in WWE 2K24? That's another tough one, but she's even tougher than CM Punk because CM Punk has had an entrance. Even though it was at like a Royal Rumble, we know what his entrance looks like, so I think they can do that. But Jade Cargill, she really doesn't have her full presentation yet, so I don't know. I don't know if we get Jade Cargill as DLC or not. Kairi Sane returned in November. She's going to be a tough one to get in there, but if they really want to do it, I mean, they definitely can. She was in there in 2K22, so they have a model for her. They can brush it up a little bit. Probably won't look great, but they can get her back in there. And I think we'll absolutely see Nia Jax back in here. She was in 2K22 as well. And Odyssey Jones missed the roster as well. Next up, we got a lot of NXT superstars missing, but they usually pad these DLC packs with NXT stars. If we see any in this pack, I think we'll definitely see Lash Legend. Lexus King is a maybe. He came in a bit late. Lola Vice will definitely get in there. Any other names stand out? Malik Blake is a possibility. I don't know. Again, I'm kind of out of the loop on NXT, but those are the few names that stand out to me that they'll probably get in these packs. And other notable missing legends. Alundra Blaze threw the WWF Championship in the trash can at WCW. Cancel Christmas on her. We don't need her back. Bam Bam Bigelow, one of the best big men in the business. Big Show, who was in AEW, of course he's not in. You know what? I can't even say that because somehow they still put Jake the Snake Roberts in these games every year. How does he get the pass? Brutus Beefcake, Chris Jericho, AEW, Christian, AEW, Cesaro, AEW. Whoa, they got Cesaro in the Legends category. That's a new one. Bryan Danielson, Daniel Bryan, whatever you want to call him, AEW guy. Diamond Dallas Page. I wonder why they're not putting him in. He's pretty neutral. He deserves a spot. Dean Ambrose, of course. Earthquake, Goldust. I wish we got Goldust versus Roddy Piper at WrestleMania match. Cancel Christmas on them for not getting that in there. Greg Valentine, Ivory's gone, Jacqueline's gone. They never show love to Ivory and Jacqueline much. Jeff Hardy, AEW. Jeff Jarrett, Lex Luger. Why is Lex Luger not in? Mark Henry is out of there. Matt Hardy is out of there. Mickie James, and she's now in OVW. I thought she was in TNA. Ugh. She must be training down there or something. Mr. Perfect. Why is Mr. Perfect not in every WWE game? This is one of the most amazing gimmicks we ever saw. Spit the gum out, slap it while it's in the air. I used to be amazed by that when I was a kid. Rhino, she's now in Impact, makes sense. Ric Flair, AEW. Rick Martel, Road Dogg. Road Dogg's another one who should be in every game. Why did we take him out after 22? Samoa Joe, AEW, of course. Sergeant Slaughter. Why is Sergeant Slaughter not in here? Sting, AEW. Psycho Sid is another one who should be in every game. Tatanka, cancel Christmas. The Great Khali, who's in the Hall of Fame. Why is he not in this game? Maybe he doesn't have a Legends contract. And Typhoon. So if we look at all the names missing here, y'all, it's really not anybody offensive. And for the names like on the main roster, they have reasons. Like these guys just returned pretty early. Dragon Lee, not sure why he didn't make it, but probably just playing for DLC. So overall, I mean, I'm not offended by anybody on this missing list. I think it makes sense. So that's it for the roster. Everybody wants to talk about Brock Lesnar. He's out. It's time to move on to My Rise. Not yet though, because these are the dates posted when we will be getting updates. They actually start today, February 23rd at 4 p.m. Pacific time. We'll start to see a lot of gameplay videos roll out here today. On February 26th, 8 a.m. Pacific time, we'll start to see things from Showcase Mode, which we already saw a lot from Showcase Mode, so I'm not sure what else they plan on showcasing. But February 27th is the magic day where we get to see what I want to see the most, and that is My Rise. Did they make improvements to this mode? I'll say it like Rusev. 2K, bury me softly, brother. February 28th, we will get to see My GM and Universe Mode. I know a lot of y'all are looking forward to that. So if you are, make sure you smash that subscribe button, drop a like on this video, because I will be here to cover everything. And shout out to Miss Thickums for dropping the embargo dates. But thank y'all for tuning into this video. Make sure you don't forget to drop a like on it and smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. Bomb Squad, let's get to that.
Run, boy, they coming on.